Davis.
Yeah, yeah.
3,000 votes behind Melody.
Well, that's the other one. Julian, come here.
What's up, H?
This is Julian Davis.
How are you doing, sir?
You were going to kick my ass last time I saw you. Sit down.
What's going on, H? How are you?
Let me kick yours. A guy that's half black and half white is going to be the Democratic nominee for president. What do you think of that?
I think it's a beautiful time. I think, for the first time in really contemporary modern political history, if not our entire political history, the insurgent candidate was able to take on the political machine and win in the Democratic primary. And I think whether or not Proposition F wins tonight, we were able to take on San Francisco's political machine when most of the political establishment proved they were completely out of touch with what Baby Hunter's Point in San Francisco's needs were in terms of affordable housing. We proved to them we were the little engine that could with the F campaign that $10,000 and an army of people could take on the Lennar Corporation and millions of dollars and win or lose, make a statement about the future of San Francisco, the different San Francisco is possible. And I think it's a beautiful night in San Francisco and in the United States of America.
Can you believe Julian dragged somebody off the street and they're that articulate? I met Julian 4 years ago. He was a PhD candidate in philosophy at Stanford, and he came and jumped into the race in District 5, the cloud of 22. I actually voted for him and Susan King and Mark Marini for that race. What the hell's happened to ranked choice voting? How come we don't have people like Randy Knox and Avalos joining together in 9? What happened to ranked choice? We got along with it pretty well in 5.
That's true, and I think ranked choice has had more of an impact on the way voters think about these campaigns and the way people who are looking to endorse think about these campaigns than has on the way the candidates think about the campaigns. Candidates, I think, are focused for the most part on their own campaign, turning out voters, trying to win in the traditional sense. But the rest of the folks, involved in sort of the endorsements and the sort of populace at large, thinking about these campaigns now have a chance to, support 1, 2, 3, up to 3 candidates, and that's really, I think, changed the dynamic for the voters and for the community, but not so much for the candidates. Candidates seem a little bit focused on their own campaign still, and maybe they should. They know what it takes to win, and they're still focused on trying to deliver victory for themselves in those districts. And so I think ultimately that does make sense.
Give us some numbers. We haven't gotten any numbers on the State Senate 3. The guy you've worked for, Mark Leno, is one of the candidates. Carol Migden, the incumbent, is the other nomination from out of Marin County. What are the numbers? We don't have.
I don't know, and I haven't seen the numbers. I just arrived myself. I was going to go have a look when you pulled me over here. I think it's I'm really hoping San Francisco holds on to this progressive seat in the state Senate. I think that's really going to be really important for us. And so I really hope Mark Leno was able to pull off a victory tonight. I know it's going to be close.
Migden's not a progressive.
She absolutely is, but I think it's been pretty clear over the last few months that she's not going to win re-election, that it's come down to a race between Mark Leno and Joe Nation, and I think we all need to hope that Mark Leno was able to prevail.
Between those two, I'll definitely back Mark also. I voted for Migden, but that's here or there, and we're anxiously awaiting those results. I think he can win because I think that Nation is going to step on his pug and Marin and Sonoma because he made a lot of enemies up there when he ran against Wilson, and I think the Hillary family will kill him up there. So I actually think that it is Migden, Mark, Leno, what happens in San Francisco between the two. So that's going to be a lot of fun. What's next in your future? You're working for
Hey, Jerry's posting the results on the where are you getting them from? That's what they want to know.
Repeat the address.
Okay, here.
This November, we're going to ride the coattails of Obama's historic campaign and bring change to San Francisco in so many ways. Affordable housing charter members going to be on the ballot. Public power, rebuilding General Hospital. I think it's time to reinvest in our public services, our public domain, our public commons, and high-speed rail.
We're going to put the address on the address.
There's 2 people running for president, too.
It's a beautiful year, 2008. We've seen a lot of beautiful things happen, including the landmark Supreme Court decision here in California. We know we're going to be facing a battle on the November ballot over, trying to right discrimination in the California Constitution. That's a major civil rights battle of our time. It's a battle that we're going to win. We also need to bring, like I said, some down ticket, details of Robinson's Store campaign this November and show San Francisco that we can pass affordable housing, that we can pass public power in this town. You got some numbers, Nate?
Yeah. Take over. You shoot it.
What do you see him on the Senate? H, I've heard you have a new live television program. Is that
This
what
is
we're
it.
on now?
This is
Great.
it.
Cool.
This is a freebie. Technology gave everybody the choice. Leno running away.
That's great.
Leno running away.
Running away?
Yeah, it looks like Mark Leno's running away. We've got 53% on.
I predicted that Nation would get 10% in the city. He's got 12.9%. I underrated him a bit. I thought Leno would win in the city. He's winning by a lot more than I thought. He's winning 53%, 33%, and 12% with Nation. But let's see what happens when the counties come in. But I have an awful lot of good friends working for Mark Leno, and I wish you all the best on that. You see anything here you want to comment on?
I'm just going to take a look and see what.
How's our 98?
I'm gonna-
98?
Looks like 98's 65% no, 35% yes. That's a good sign. Saving rent control.
Rent control is safe. Yeah.
Rent control is safe. Let's look for Prop F here, and that's I think one of the critical battles. I know it was looking really bad on the initial returns for us, but let's hope people turned out to vote at the polls today, and that we can turn the tide on that. I'm not seeing it right now.
We'll pick them up. We'll have numbers coming in through the night, and we have a couple of people on computers here in contact with the voting headquarters, which is fascinating, folks. If you think of this is a bunch of equipment that some of my friends dug out of their garages and put together. And
Suspected that he was going to lose. There was a big money campaign by PG&E to gloss Measure E as a daily pesky power grab, when really it was just about having people with expertise on the Public Utilities Commission. It looks like so far it's up. I think that's a surprise and a good sign. And the partial tax Measure A, let's see how that's doing. For the public schools, it needs a 2/3 to win. It's about 60% right now, so they're going to need to turn out a few more percentage points to get that one over the hump. I think that's very important. San Francisco still doesn't.
Low turnout hurts that.
Low turnout does hurt out. San Francisco, one of the only counties in California without a partial tax to support the public schools. It's definitely time that we got that accomplished. Let's hope Prop A pulls it out tonight.
Even if we lose on Prop A, I think that now you've got a superintendent that everybody in town likes, and a progressive school board. We'll see if that holds come the November elections. But I think people are willing to vote for some money for this. We voted for $100, $200 million bonds over the last 10 or 15 years for a lousy school district, basically. And this is only a $26 million measure. I would encourage the school district greatly, if they don't win this one, to come back with a bigger tax measure.
Absolutely, and if we do lose, that's absolutely great. The numbers are turning around on F as the vote comes in today. Let's hope we can overwhelm the early absentee results on that. I think that's really a landmark decision for San Francisco. For a long time, we've had the goal of 64% affordable housing in our general plan, and we haven't gotten anywhere close to that in new development. So F is starting to put, put some conviction behind our words and put some reality behind our intention if we can get it passed.
Julian, thanks an awful lot for talking to us. And again, I said when I met this guy 4 years ago now, he's going to be mayor sometime, and he's still a kid.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Thanks, H. Brown.
I appreciate it
very much.